things blockchain. I'm your host, Sara, and today we'll be going over NFTs and specifically NFTs minted on the Nuls network. I have loads of great information. I'll show you how to get started, and I have a very special announcement regarding NFTs and me. I want to remind you all that research is so important, so I'll always drop helpful links in the comment section below. I would also like to remind you all that the SEO platform powered by Nuls has a Telegram channel where you can visit and participate in discussion with all the projects building with Nuls. You'll also be able to ask questions directly to the teams themselves, and that is happening each Monday, where Nuls and Cobalt Land host Crypto Corner on Telegram, specifically designed to keep you in the know. And okay, so with all that being said, let's dive into today's topic, NFTs. Before we actually jump into the NFTs, I think it's worth to have an introduction to the NFTs and their actual utility. So in the last video, you heard me mention how big the NFT craze has gotten, and how many of you know what actually NFTs are, and how many of you are aware of all the use cases for NFTs. Some of you watching may have been in the space for a long time, but for those of you who've just arrived, let's get you up to speed on NFTs. So NFT actually stands for non-fungible token, and to break that down even further, non-fungible means that an asset is contracted and cannot be duplicated. So NFTs have become a way for people to assign ownership to specific things. So now, as it stands currently, the NFT craze has been picked up heavily by the art scene and has become extremely popular in the last couple of years. Even though NFT art has become more successful and in demand the past couple of years, the first time we saw them was back in 2017 when CryptoPunks arrived on the scene. So, if you've noticed, these CryptoPunks have definitely made a comeback. And after CryptoPunks came CryptoKitties, and obviously, the rest is pretty much a history. Now you can visit places like OpenSea, Super Rare, Rarible, or a new platform we'll discuss today called NFTCircle. And before we jump into talking about the platforms that host your art, let's talk about the other utilities for NFTs. Although, art is prevalent in the scene now, many other industries are utilizing NFTs in different ways. So one example now is the real estate industry. During the pandemic, one example is the real estate industry. And during the pandemic, the need to feel closer to people grew, and so too did the need for a metaverse where people could hang out together virtually. And in the late 2020, an artist by the name of Krista Kim created what's known as the Mars House. So this became the first digital property to be sold. Now this home is open for the public to use for things like, virtual parties or weddings, or you can just take a virtual tour of the home. Decentraland, or of the home. Decentraland gives us a good look at what's become of the idea that you can create an online space for people to come together. And with Decentraland, people are able to create their own virtual spaces, and they can create their own avatars, interact with other users, and do things like host concerts, parties, or even just, building houses on the digital lot. And many have contributed to creating metaverse spaces that not only sell in-game assets, but now property as well. So let's take that a step further, because the virtual property has now spilled over into the real world. A real estate agent named Shane Dulgero, sorry if I say it wrong, bought a piece of property and then hired an artist to create a digital copy of that physical property. And the person who bought the NFT of that property got the actual property itself. It's actually a duplex in California, guys. And these are the types of things we'll be seeing in the future. NFTs that can essentially represent deeds to property. Sorry, got it. Deeds to property. NFTs can also be used for voting. So there are a lot of crypto projects that rely on community votes to inform the project of what their audience and consumers want. So when NFTs are used in the process, each NFT represents a vote. Okay, so think of NFTs in this particular example as being sort of like virtual tickets or ballots. And as you can see, this type of use is important because it signals a real world use case. That is, NFTs has that is, NFTs have given way to ideas about how we can implement blockchain voting in actually real life. And imagine being able to vote about what's happening locally or even governmentally from your own couch. Do you see the actual utility right now? Now, although most of this at the moment exists virtually, there are small ways this technology is creeping into real life, and we'll only be seeing more of that in the future. NFTs have become a bridge between online and offline. And those are just a couple of examples of how NFTs can change the future. It also showcases how early we really are. You hear that a lot in this space, but it's absolutely true. And as it stands, people are making money off the art they're uploading online. And I'll bet you want to know more about how to become one of those artists as well. And I'm obviously here to help. In the future, I'll take you step by step through the process of creating, minting, and selling your NFTs. But for today's video, we need to break down some key terms associated with NFTs and talk about NFTCircle and how to use it. So let's get right straight into it. Okay, so we've discussed non-fungible, meaning an asset that cannot be replicated. Let's talk about the actual minting. Minting is a term you'll hear in the crypto space often, and all you need to know is that minting is just a process. Minting simply means the computing process of validating information, creating a new block, and recording that information to a blockchain. So you're also going to encounter the phase such as gas fees to a blockchain. You're also going to encounter the phrase gas fee. So gas fees are payments made by users to compensate for the computing energy required to process and validate transactions on different blockchains. So the gas fee required to mint a piece of an art on a particular platform varies, and this has led to some controversy actually in the crypto space. Shock, controversy in the crypto space. Anyway, currently to mint a piece on OpenSea, which is run on the Ethereum chain, the price is absolutely enormous. Okay, and since the price varies greatly from week to week, it's hard to say exactly how much in gas fees you'll have to pay. But it has been noted that minting on the weekend is actually cheaper, so make a note of that. The reason gas prices vary so greatly is because of the network itself. You know, gas fees are proportionate to the gas used by the network, and gas is basically the amount of effort needed by computing power to carry out a specific function. And you know, people have become upset with the gas fees that are needed to mint on the Ethereum blockchain, and in turn, people are now looking for platforms that can offer cheaper minting fees. And there are many blockchains now that offer that. Some of them include Binance and obviously Solana. More recently, NFTCircle was created and is powered by the Nuls network. So gas fees on NFTCircle are currently only cents. Yes, that is actually correct. To mint on NFTCircle, you'll pay less than $1. That's a far cry from hundreds that it often takes to mint on other platforms running on the Ethereum network. I'm sure you now want to know more about this new NFT platform, so let's get straight into it. So like I said, NFTCircle is a new platform that uses the Nuls token to mint art. And as always, I'll be including useful links below, and one of those links this time will be to NFTCircle. I highly encourage you all to check out their space. They already have some great art and artists coming on board, and there's loads of talk of new ideas and more expansive art forms being hosted on their site as well. So in addition to all of that, NFTCircle is now talking about being able to move up from their platform onto other platforms such as Rarible and OpenSea. And that's because this project wants to help artists and they understand the need to be on well-established platforms in addition to their own up and coming up platform. In addition to their own up and coming platform. Understand the need to be on a and OpenSea. That's because this project wants to help artists and they understand the need to be on well-established platforms in addition to their own up-and-coming platform. So I'll keep you posted about this part of NFTCircle as the updates arise. But NFTCircle is growing at an absolutely rapid pace and will soon rival SureRare and OpenSea. They have an edge now by offering the cross connection between different blockchains and platforms. Get excited because the ideas are flowing in the background and loads of great updates are coming soon. Of course, I'll be right there with you in order to update and teach you all how to do it all. So let's go on to the NFTCircle how-to now. And in order to get started on the NFTCircle platform, you'll need to get some Nuls. Step 1, get your Nuls. These can be obtained from exchanges such as KuCoin, Binance, or OKX. You can also purchase Nuls directly from an extension wallet called Nabox. And Nabox is actually the next step to getting onto the NFTCircle platform. So you'll want to download the Nabox browser extension wallet. This will be the wallet you connect to NFTCircle in order to mint and collect your profits. This will be the wallet you connect to NFTCircle in order to mint and collect your profit. You can also use that wallet to buy others' art. So once you have your Nuls and you have your Nabox wallet set up, you'll create an account on NFTCircle and connect your Nabox wallet to the website. From there, you can begin uploading your art to your profile and you'll set the price and choose a fixed rate of things like auctioning your art. You'll set the price and choose a fixed rate or things like auctioning your art. It's basically all up to you. And this is such an easy process. So go get it. Go create now. Okay. So I waited all video for this, for my announcement. I too will be creating my own collection on NFTCircle, and this will be dropping soon, and I cannot wait to share them with you all. So come support me on NFTCircle, support the other artists, and become a creator yourself. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. It always means a lot to me as I enjoy sharing information and teaching people. So keep in mind, nothing here is meant to be a financial advice, so continue doing your own research. As a reminder, I post links in the comment section below, and these links can be helpful to you while you're doing research and useful, for tutorials about how to get onto the platform and use it. So keep tuning in because we'll be doing some how-to videos, and next week we'll have the opportunity to interview some of the projects from the SEO platform. So if you guys got any questions, drop them in the comments below. I'll be more than happy to answer any of the questions you have from today's or any of the videos we have already been through. I am here to help, so any questions, just drop them below. Also, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you all soon. Bye!